Hey, it's your girl, Danyelle Dickson, coming to you live from my home office, and I wanted to talk to you today about choices. That's right, choices. What choices are you making that keep you at that same level that you're at? I want you to know that every single thing that we do, every single thing that is happening in our lives, it's because of a choice that we have made. So a lot of us like to shine a light on where we were born, who our mom is, who our dad is, were we born in the projects, were we born into poverty? And I want you to know that as many of you that's looking at that, there's been a lot of people who started exactly where you're at who was able to make it. So what is the difference between someone that stays in that poverty level and someone that rises above that poverty level? And it is choices. Choices. We make a choice every single day. Thousands of choices are made every single day. And today's video is designed to let you know that if you want to change your situation, you have to make different choices. So let's look at the choices that we don't have. Choice number one, you don't get to choose who your parents are. I love that babies are created with mothers and fathers on the natural sense. But then I read in the Bible that when you choose God, that it says now that we have the power and the right to be children of God, not of natural descent. And so what that means is that you can actually choose a family on this earth. I love that I grew up in a foster home. I love that there's people who are adopted. I love that. You cannot decide or really even determine when a baby is going to be made. I know that there's a lot of stuff out there that says, oh, you can ovulate at this time, you can ovulate at this time, but the conception of life is really not something that we can actually predict down to a science. And that's what I love. Because I love the fact that it doesn't matter whether your mother and father or who your father or mother is. Once you're given life, we're given all the same tools to be successful. And what the difference is between us and them is choices. What choices are you make? Woman or man that are preventing you from getting to the next level? Who have you chose to be with? Who have you chose to blame your mistakes on? Who have you chose to blame your life on? I can promise you unequivocally, the choice has been yours. We make choices and then we think we have to live with those choices, but we absolutely don't. So today's tape, because I am the creator of It's For Your Family, but today's tape is to really shine a light on the choices you are making. And if those choices are dictating where you're at, make different ones. Make new ones. What I want you to know, I have embraced that I am a woman that was married before. I have 3 beautiful kids. I am a woman that has been married again. I have embraced that I've grown up in a foster home. I have embraced that my mom and dad really didn't raise me. I have embraced who I am today. And guess what? I have the choice to share my story. I have the choice to take it to the next level. I have the choice to decide that I am not who my past is or where I started. I am who I want to be today. So I wanted to talk to you about choices. What choice are you making? It might be not to read personal development. It might be to stay in a relationship that doesn't work for you. It might be to stay in a job that's not right for you. But guess what? You're making a choice to go every single day. You're making a choice to allow that person to stay in your relationship or stay attached to you. You're making a choice. So I want to talk about choices and the power in making the right choice, the power of admitting when you made the wrong choice, and the power to turn around that choice. Guess what? You have a choice. You have a choice to stay in your situation and complain about everybody else. It's Obama, it's healthcare, it's this, it's that. You have a choice to complain about all the ministers on TV or complain about all the people that are personal development. You have a choice to point the finger at the people who were born into money and to point the finger at the people who are around you. And everybody is absolutely, it's their fault that you're in that situation. Or you have the choice to say, I am going to embrace who I am. I'm going to embrace where I started from. And I'm going to show everybody that with God, anything is possible. I love that I am nothing with them without him, but I am everything with them. I love the fact that it says, in my weakest point, he is made strong. I love the fact that he says, weeping may endure for a night, but joy comes in the morning. You know why, you guys? Because I make the choice to cry, but I also can make the choice to receive joy. I made the choices in my life that were not always good for me. But guess what? I'm making new choices every single day. And I'm excited about it. So I want you to know that you have the ability to make a different choice. You have the ability to change where you were. You have the ability to say, you know what? I'm not making that choice again. I'm not going there again. I'm going to stay grounded and rooted in the newness and the new choice that I've made to recreate myself. You know, I love the fact that I've had long hair and I've had short hair, but I have the ability to recreate myself. I have the ability to imagine myself in a place, even before I got there, that was different from the place that I was at. I have the ability to truly walk by faith and not by sight. That's what it means. You should not be looking at your situations, but you should be looking at your possibilities. You have a choice not to live in the situation that you're in, but to change the choice. And guess what? That choice is yours. I can want for you to change. I can want and pray for you to change. But unless you want to change for yourself, you are going to remain in the same situation. So make a choice today that will affect you and the people around you for the rest of your days. What I do know is tomorrow's not promised. But what I can tell you unequivocally is that today you have power to change the choices that you have made. Today, the choices that were made for you. Some of you may have been molested. Some of you may have been abused. Some of you may have been kicked out. Some of you may have been, the job may have fired you. It doesn't matter. You can dictate what you do with that information. So you were molested, and I'm not making light of that. People tried to molest me, but guess what? I made a choice not to be a victim. I made a choice not to let them win. I made a choice to put them exactly where they are, and that was when I was 11 years old. I am now 43. I make a choice not to think about the person that did whatever they tried to do at 11. I make a choice to live my life at 43. I make a choice not to be a product of my first marriage or even my second marriage. I make a choice to design myself to be who God created me to be, and that's wonderfully and perfectly made. I make a choice not to be a product of me being fired, but a product of me being pushed into a vehicle that now pays me residual income. I embrace my choice, and not just my good choices. I embrace my bad choices. And what I want you to do is, you never can get to a good choice unless you embrace your bad choice and you release the people that have put choices on you. Release them, because I can promise you, you have a choice to hate them. You have a choice to actually not let that thing go. But the moment that you let it go, and the moment that you make a choice to live for today and not for yesterday, then you have the choice for unlimited opportunities. I can promise you, it is poison to keep looking at your past. You can't change it. I saw a quote that some people look in their rearview mirror. Some people look at the closed door for so long that they don't realize the door that's open for them. And I want you to know that it doesn't even matter if it's happening today. Tomorrow, this hour, this very minute, you have a choice not to be in your situation. Make good choices. Embrace your bad choices. Let people go. Embrace the newness. When the student is ready, the teacher will show up. There's someone that's waiting to pour into your life, but because you won't let go of your past and because you're making bad choices today, they can't really give to you what they need to give to you because you're not ready. Make a choice that you are not a product of your past, but you are a product of a survivor. No matter what you've gone through, you have survived. You are not broken. You are not who they say you are. You are everything. And guess what? What they did to you did not work. If you got fired, it didn't work. If you got abused, it didn't work. If you were born into molestation, it didn't work. You're still able to have a successful relationship. You're still able to actually build an empire. You're still able to do whatever you planned in your life to do. Make the right choices and you will see that things change. Make the choice to change your mindset. Make the choice to live positive. Make the choice to surround yourself with positive people. Make the choice to walk away from things that you cannot change. Make the choice that you are able to do exceedingly and abundantly above all you can ask or think. Make the choice that you're not alone. Make the choice that you're able to start again. Make the choice today. Make the choice to change the rest of your life. I love the fact that it says my latter days will be greater than my former, because it doesn't matter what I've gone through. I know that I am on a path that's going to be greater than anything I've ever seen before, than anything that I've ever heard before. And guess what? You are also able to do that. So make a different choice. And if you want to tell me about the choices that were made for you and the choices that you are now making, contact me at itsforyourfamily@aol.com. I will see you on the beaches of the world. I love you. I am praying for you. And I am so excited that today you're going to make a new choice. Talk to you soon. Bye-bye.